Doesn't it smell incredible out there? So fragrant.
I hate it. I hate how it smells. I hate how it looks. I'm sorry. I hate it. I hate it so much.
You have to admit, honey, it's not exactly the Garden of Eden.
Well, I know it's a little outside the box, but this is how permaculture is supposed to look.
It looks like the side of Route 95 in Secaucus.
Well, it's a little outside the box. I just said that. It's a natural ecosystem, and natural ecosystems are
hideous.
I would say heterogeneous. That's what's beautiful about it. It's a little piece of the living planet.
That's nice, honey. But it's nothing like we talked about. That Diane made me a commitment. Where's my fountain? Where's my palazzo?
Palazzo? She wouldn't even talk to me about an accent thing.
Well, permaculture's not about decorative accents. It's about...
Okay, but Renee, regardless of your opinion about our accents, you have to admit, there's something off about that Diane.
What do you mean by off?
I mean, what kind of a person gets hired to do over your yard and then goes out and installs a bunch of nasty looking whatever that has nothing to do with anything on your wish list?
Exactly.
And it all grew in so fast. I mean, before anyone could object. One morning I wake up and I look out and all of a sudden I have a bunch of trees sprouting big green balls, like right at Island, right here. Which, P.S., are not only ugly as sin, but they are also a serious safety hazard.
How can a pawpaw be a safety hazard?
Because, Renee, when I look at those hanging fruits, all I see are them snapping off in a gale force wind and hurtling around my deck like a deadly projectile.
Okay, that's insane.
Is it? Do you remember how that pine tree got torn up by its roots and torpedoed through the roof of my shed like a javelin? Innocent things turn into weapons during a storm. And there's a big one brewing right now.
A storm?
Another storm right now?
Well, there's always one brewing somewhere, but this one's currently down in the Gulf of Mexico, but I'm keeping my eyes on it just to be safe. In the meantime, I got a yard full of sticks and brambles that I gotta tie back before they stab an innocent pet or a child.
Well, why don't you call her and tell her you want it all ripped out?
I should. I know. I don't know why I don't.
No, before you rip anything out, I just wish that you could see what I see out there. Look at the way the crabapple shelters the wild carrot, and see how the comfrey clusters around the base of the chestnut? It's so intertwined. It's so satisfying. Okay, you can't get the full effect just by looking out a window. Why don't we all go out there together and
No. I don't want to go outside. We're right in the middle of tea.
Okay. Well, maybe later, after tea, I can give you a little garden tour. I don't know if Diane took the time to explain it all to you, but she and I work pretty closely together on the Plant Guild. You've got serviceberry out there, you've got sunchoke, and you are not going to believe how low May it all is. No mowing, no watering. It's like hiring Mother Nature to do your yard work for you for free. There's my headline. Where's a pen?
Oh, Renee, no, you wouldn't.
I'm pitching her tomorrow, Carol.
Renee, no, I'm speechless. I just don't understand this at all.
Well, green is huge right now, industry-wide. Carol, I get that this is not your thing, but I believe that, in general, our readers are ready to shift towards more progressive content.
They're not. I'm your reader, and I'm telling you, I'm not shifting.
I think you may not be typical of where our readers...
Yes, I am. I am 100% typical, and I have to say, Renee, it will kill me if you destroy this thing that I love so much. Your magazine is my deepest comfort. Your magazine is my greatest pleasure. I mean, what else is a person supposed to do at night if I can't open those glossy covers and gaze into those immaculate landscapes and I mean, it's not as if I don't, if I can't. I mean, how often do you guys do it?
Oh, honey.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I just asked that.
No, it's okay. We can
It's
talk
okay.
about it.
Just forget I said anything.
This is
Really
family
all
right
right.
here. We can talk about it if you want to.
Okay. So, how often?
We try not to let it get less than once a week, Dan and I. Things happen.
Once a week?
I know, I should be so lucky.
No. I mean, me and Anthony do it once a day.
What?
You don't mean you do it once a day.
I mean, we do it every stinking day.
When? How?
After I drop the kids off, I turn around and go back home. We do it. Anthony has his juice, and then he goes to work. It's not a big production. There's no bubble baths involved. We just get it done. It's called taking care of business.
That's amazing.
How do I not know this about you?
I don't know. I implemented it a few years ago to keep from, hating his guts.
Sure.
I just decided that one day I needed to look at this man and think, ooh, that's the guy I sleep with. Not, that's the guy whose string cheese wrappers I pull from in between the couch cushions. It's just practical.
Good God, Pam, you should write a book.
I know, I should.
You should. You'd make $1 million.
I know. Anyway, I don't see it as a big sacrifice or anything. I mean, he's always been very attractive to me, and I think it's fair to say he feels the same. That is why I always dress. He likes me in the natural prints.
That is a natural print?
It's animal.
What animal is that, Pammy?
It's leopard.
It's ice blue!
It's snow leopard. Do I judge you, Renee? Do I judge your swoopy tunics and the way you choose to live your life?
This is Eileen Fisher Cashmere.
Girls, please stop it. I just want us to have a nice tea like always. Which, speaking of, where is Beth? Has anyone seen her?
I'm sure she just got her days mixed up again.
Well, I didn't want to say, but I kind of need to say.
What?
is it?
I think Diane may have tossed a little more than Beth's topsoil, if you know what I mean.
No
You know,
way.
she-
You don't. Why would you say that?
Because I saw Diane's truck over in a driveway the other night. Late.
Impossible.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it makes a kind of a sense. They're both edgy.
Edgy.
You think Beth's edgy? What's edgy about her?
You know, it's just, she's kind of a kook.
Yeah, but I don't see what's in it for her.
I don't know. Say what you will about that Diane. She's got a sort of charisma.
No, I mean, I don't see what's in it for Diane.
Well, that's not a nice thing to say about our friend Beth.
No, not, but
Our friend Beth is an attractive person.
of course she is. I'm not saying she's bad looking. She's just, slow.
Renee!
Not even slow, really. Just weak.
I don't see it.
Come on, Pam. We all know Beth's weak. She's weak and submissive, and that's why Scott left her. We all know it. We just don't say it.
Well, you do not have spinning with her. You don't see her on that machine. She is aggressive in spinning. She is like a wolf. And besides, that is not why Scott left her. It doesn't matter if she's weak. Scott left her because Scott is the type of a-hole who gets married to suck a woman dry, and he took everything Beth had, and the moment she was empty, he left.
Yeah, but that's my point. She's empty. So what's left for Diane? What's the appeal there?
What is the matter with you?
I'm just trying to put two and two together.
Well, why don't you stop trying to sort out who adds up with who and let other people's math be their own business? Why don't you try that?
I just can't imagine why Diane would take an interest in someone she has nothing in common with. At all.
Listen what I'm about to say to you, Renee. You take your gratitude where you can get it. That is my opinion. Do you know how most people live in this world? People are bums on the street. People have Ebola. People eat sticks with nothing to cover their naked hiney's. And you? Your place is a palace. Your husband is devoted. Do not throw all of that away on a frickin' yard worker.
She is not just a yard worker.
Oh, that is becoming clear to me by the minute. You know, there is something very dark and unfortunate about that Diane. Can't put my finger on it, but I don't like it. What kind of a person rides into town and whips everyone up into a frenzy like this? What kind of a person doesn't even stop into Delphine?